Hi guys, this is our first video that is going to be a lesson that we use here in choir class. It's going to be one of the most basic things I can teach you. We're going to be talking about the difference between beat and rhythm today. I have a couple notes to kind of keep me on track. So what you will do is you're going to have a piece of paper or a document, and what I would like for you to do is follow along with this video and fill in the blanks. And at the end of the time, we'll collect those. If you have a substitute, that collection will be in class. If you're doing this online, you'll submit it. So here we go. The most basic difference between beat and rhythm in music is that the beat is always steady. It's much like a heartbeat or a pulse. It should be able to be compared to those things. If you'll take a second, and you can either find your pulse either in your wrist, which I'm never good at, or up here, like right under your jaw, like the edge of your, like the hinge of your jaw. Find that, and let's just take a second to feel what that feels like. Hopefully you felt a very steady pace, a steady speed that didn't change. It didn't speed up, it didn't slow down, and it definitely didn't stop if you're still listening to me. And that's what a beat does. It keeps a steady pace. It doesn't speed up, it doesn't slow down, and it doesn't stop until the end of the song. So the beat is like a heartbeat or pulse. Rhythm is defined as a combination of sounds and silences that happen within a beat, okay? I want to kind of explain to you what I'm talking about there. Let's just for a second think that a beat is a block of time, okay? And many songs have it set up so that the beat is 4 blocks of time. There's four block segments or 4 beat segments. Sometimes those beats have a rhythm piece in them that lasts for the entire duration of the beat. So if that were true for me right here, I'm going to represent that by kind of coloring that in. So if I have a sound that lasts for 1 beat, for what we're doing right now, we need to consider that as a quarter note, okay? And a quarter note is the note head with a stem, okay? And it is going to last the entire length of that beat, okay? That would be considered a sound within the beat. Okay. Sometimes I said that rhythm was the combination of sounds and silences. Sometimes we have sounds that don't last as long. So I'm going to use a different color so you can kind of see where they start and stop. But let's just say that we have another sound that only lasts for half of a beat. If it only lasts for half of a beat, it's going to look like this. And it's called an 8th note. Now, sometimes we have 8th notes where they're paired together. Okay, we'll do another one over here. Right now, we're not going to worry about this empty space. But sometimes we'll have it where an 8th note is paired with another 8th note. So that's 2 sounds. And when you have 2 8th notes that are paired together, they're just connected at the top with a bar, okay? Now, I'm gonna go ahead because I'm not really ready to teach you this part of it yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in so that we don't have any empty spaces because we can't have time unaccounted for. Okay, so in this last box, I am not going to put anything at all, and that's going to represent our silence, okay? Our silence would be a rest. We use this symbol as a rest, and this is actually a quarter rest, okay? Those are quarter rests. Now, if I take all of those pieces and put them together in a rhythm, it's going to look like this, okay? And when I have a rhythm that looks like this, I can clap it. I can clap it like this, okay? I am going to use words that will help us to accomplish this, and I always use colors because they're easy. We're going to name these reds, and we're going to name these yellows, and we're going to name these blues, okay? And the reason I do that is because red has one sound per beat, and a quarter note gets one sound per beat. Yellow, 2 sounds per beat. Remember, the black box is the beat, and we had 2 different sounds. So this would be yellow, and this would also be yellow, and then the last part would be blue, okay? Now, I'm not going to clap on blue because it's a silence, but I will clap for every other sound that you see. Now, notice on yellow, I'm going to clap twice. Yellow. That's because it's 2 sounds, and my hands are making the sounds, okay? So, this rhythm right here would sound like this. Red, yellow, yellow, blue. All right, let's all try that together. 1, 2, ready, go. Red, yellow, yellow, blue. And that right there is how we do a rhythm, how we perform a rhythm that we see, okay? Our task today is going to be to write out the rhythms that we hear, all right? So I am going to do a couple more of these examples, and then I'm going to have you do that on your own. And don't worry, I'll walk you through that. I'm going to make my boxes a little smaller this time so that it's, okay, 4 beats of time, okay? I'm going to leave the first one open, so right away we know that that is a quarter rest, okay? And then I'm going to take this one and fill it in with 2 sounds. So when we have anything that has 2 sounds per beat, that was the 8th note, okay? And I'm going to leave this one open again, which is going to be that quarter rest, and then on this one, I'm going to go 1 sound, and that makes it a quarter note. So this is what color? Blue. This is yellow, 2 sounds, 2 notes per beat, blue. And then this one was red. So let's clap that together. 1, 2, ready, and blue, yellow, blue, red. Okay, that is how you do that. Now on the opposite end of this, if I were to clap a rhythm and tell you to write out what you had heard, I would ask you just to kind of listen to it. I'll probably always do it 3 times for you. And 3 times is going to give you a chance to hear it the first time, try writing it the second time, and the third time you can check it and make changes if you need to, okay? And so I'm going to do an example or 2 of those, and then I'm going to get started and let you fill in the rest of your sheet with 5 on your own. Okay, so here's one for you. 1, 2, listen, please. Listen to it again. And we're not writing yet. I just want you to listen to it again. 1, 2, listen, please. Now, as you heard that, in your head, think the colors. Yellow, red, red, red. If you think the colors, then it becomes easier to write it out. Yellow has 2 syllables, red, red, red. So that second time you would be able to write it. And the third time, as you hear it, check it to see if it's right. 1, 2, listen, please. Now, as you were listening, make your eyes track that and make sure what you've written is right. Because if it's not right, you need to be able to know where it's not right and make the changes that you need to make. I'm going to do one more example, and then we'll be on to the last part of this lesson. 1, 2, listen, please. Listen to it again. 1, 2, listen, please. And now you would be writing, I heard blue, blue, red, red. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. You check to see that I'm right. 1, 2, listen, please. Now right away you should see a problem. I did it on purpose. I wanted you to see that as you track it, this part is wrong. You heard blue, blue, yellow, red, but I only wrote red. So as you use that last time of hearing it to check what I've done, fix the mistake if you have one. All right. So now that you've heard it and seen it, here we go. I'm going to give you five ways or 5 examples. I want you to write them down. Now, each time you are going to hear these 3 times. The first time, kind of just listen. Second time, make sure you're writing. And the third time, make sure that you're checking it out, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, ready, listen. This is for number 1. 1, 2, listen, please. And now you need to check number 1. 1, 2, listen, please. Okay, moving on to number 2. You'll hear it 3 times. First time listen, second time write, and the third time check it and fix it. 1, 2, listen, please. Number 2 again. 1, 2, listen, please. And the last time for number 2. 1, 2, listen, please. Number 3, you're going to hear it 3 times. Again, we listen the first time, start writing the second time, and the third time we check for mistakes. 1, 2, listen, please. One, 2, listen, please. And the last time for number 3. 1, 2, listen, please. Number 4. 1, 2, listen, please. Number 4 again. 1, 2, listen, please. And number 4, the last time. 1, 2, ready, listen. Okay, and the last one, number 5, hear it 3 times. We listen, then we write, then we fix mistakes if we need to. Here we go. 1, 2, number 5. Number 5 again. 1, 2, listen, please. And the last time to check it. 1, 2, listen, please. All right, as you finish that up, make sure your name is on it. Make sure you've circled whether you're in concert choir or counterpoints on the top of the page. And that is about it. I hope you guys have a great day and have a wonderful evening.